Hey, did you know that there's a neighborhood in the city of San Diego where you can live within a century-old forest? No, you don't have to move up to the mountains like Julian or Cuyamaca. This neighborhood is still within the city limits of San Diego. So, if you like the idea of old-growth trees and you love San Diego's vibe, then you definitely need to check out the community of Scripps Ranch. We are touring 4 different homes in this video, and you're going to want to stick around to the end because the last home we tour is filled with top-notch upgrades. I'm not kidding. You're going to think that you were whisked away to some custom home in Tuscany. We actually want you to see and hear all about what this community has to offer. That way you can determine if it's the right place for you and your family. Be sure to click that code on the screen now or the link in the description for our relocation guide and to be updated with homes as they come to the market here in Scripps Ranch and the surrounding communities. The first property we're checking out is this attached townhome built in 1978 with 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. HOA fees in this community of Timberland are at $390 a month, and that's for exterior maintenance, water, and insurance. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but with condos and townhomes, you only have to pay for interior insurance. Exterior insurance is part of the HOA's responsibility. Scripps Ranch is nearly hidden from the rest of the neighborhoods that sit along the 15 freeway due to its rolling hills and, yes, you guessed it, trees. It's a real gem if you're looking for a great sense of community with a ton of family-friendly amenities. Scripps Ranch definitely needs to be on your radar. It's loaded with great restaurants, parks, and other amenities. For starters, you've got Lake Miramar. It's perfect for biking, walking, and fishing. There are hiking trails, convenient small shopping centers that are scattered around the town, and a true community feel with a small town vibe. This home on Vista La Cuesta was built in 1972, but it has been recently updated. You've got a quiet cul-de-sac location, and you're on a 1/4 acre of a lot here. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that's just under 1,400 square feet. How do you like this open layout and this spacious backyard? So another need-to-know cool thing about Scripps is it sits just northeast of the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. Yes, this is where the first Top Gun was filmed. So, if you live here, you will be hearing the sound of freedom. Jets flying across the 15 freeway daily as they take off and land at Miramar. It is just so cool that you can see them as you drive up and down the freeway. I tell you, I've lived here for over 40 years now, and it never gets old. Miramar holds an annual air show, something you definitely don't want to miss. Here's another recently updated single-story home on Ironwood Drive that was built back in 1973. This place is 1,541 square feet, and it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. The backyard on this one isn't as big as the last place, and it shows a little dark in here, but I think it has something to do with these light bulbs and these fixtures. But the other thing to think about is you may not get as much light in this home because of the eucalyptus all around the area. Something to note about Scripps is it was hit hard with a cedar fire back in 2003. So, folks who live here now have stepped up the fire hardening and protection for their homes. Now, unless you've lived here for a while or you're a realtor who sells homes in the area, you probably wouldn't realize there's actually 2 parts to Scripps. An older section where the homes are built in the 70s through the 90s, and a much newer section where homes were built between the early 2000s all the way up to, well, they were just finishing some last year. So you literally have a full range of price points, updates, lot sizes, and property conditions to pick from when you move here. So there are about 35,000 people living here now. Townhomes and condos average around the mid to the high 700s, and single-family homes are averaging around $1.5 million. But you can find estate-size homes in the $2 million range here. Not the most affordable part of San Diego, but people are gladly paying a premium to live here because this community is known for its great schools. All right, we're going to switch gears quite a bit here with this home on Fairbrook Road. This property was built in 2005. See, remember how I told you there's an older section and a newer section to Scripps? Now, this home is 3,868 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and it literally feels like you're stepping into an Italian villa. A lot of attention and detail was put into this home. Every door, every light fixture. Yes, it is a tract home, but it's been completely customized. There are a lot of homes that are newer and more in line with this size and floor plan here in Scripps Ranch. Prices are hovering around the $2 million range right now. Now, some of the must-do activities are the annual July 4th parade, which we decorated a float for way back when. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, when we first moved to San Diego back in 1983, the first house that we lived at was here on Red Rock Court. I still remember falling into that stinky pond in the backyard when I was a little girl, all these years later. And you've got to check out their farmers market. Yes, you get amazing local produce, but this has also evolved into the meetup place with neighbors and support for local vendors. Guys, not every community up in the North County has these kinds of family-friendly activities going on. This is just a sample of a few different properties on the market right now. The best thing is there are a ton of neighborhoods all around Scripps Ranch. Some are a lot like Scripps, and some are totally different. Communities like Rancho Penasquitos, Poway, Mira Mesa, Carmel Mountain Ranch, and Ranch Bernardo, where that new Apple campus is going in. We know all of these areas really well because we've lived here and we've sold property in this part of North County for over 40 years now. It would be a lot of fun to talk with you, find out what you're looking for in your new home here in San Diego. We'll match you up with a new community and, of course, a new place to live. Go ahead and scan that code now to get a copy of our relocation guide and a list of the latest properties on the market here in San Diego. If you found value in the info we provide, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel for our latest videos. Thanks for watching and continuing to support our channel as it grows. We'll see you on the next video.